tell you about Eddie Bowles right now. Eddie Bowles is one of the coolest old guys I ever knew. He says, "I'm not a black man, Garcia." He said, "I'm not a black man. I'm a colored man." He says, he died at 110 years old, and his nurse used to come by when we would visit him, and she'd say, "Eddie, you're just made out of good dirt." And he was 110 by the time he died. It took him a long time. He was great.
How'd you meet Eddie?
Eddie Bowles lived in Cedar Falls, Iowa, on the edge of town in North Cedar, in this little shack with his old wife. I forget her name. I'd have to think on that. But they're together all their lives, and he had told her father when she was young and she wasn't very healthy and she was going to die apparently or something. And Eddie told her father that he'd take care of her till she died. Well, she never died, and so they were together their whole lives. And got to be careful what you promise the old man, I guess. But she was classic. She wore the little rag with the little knot up there, and the little very neat old people. Eddie would spit in a milk container all the time. He'd chew tobacco juice and stuff, and he'd spit. And he liked his Mountain Dew. He had a great gleam in his eye, and he played guitar like nobody else. Mostly finger picking and old timey songs. "I wonder who's kissing her now," stuff like that. And he'd stop in the middle of a song and go, "I don't really want to know who's kissing her now." He'd break up his songs in little dissertations. If he had a frog in his throat, he says, "I got a frog in my throat. I got what you call an icy voice," and then he'd break it up and go, "I got a frog in my throat. I got to stop and bite the legs off." And he'd go on and on, but he's a good finger picker. He could finger pick, just real slow stuff. He said he used to live down the road from W.C. Handy, another great blues man, where he originally come from down south. And well, Eddie was a neat old man. We used to take him and go get him. We'd go visit him a lot at his little cabin, but we'd get him and take him to the Cedar Falls Folk Festival every year. Let him do a set and have him go get his amp. He had played through an old amplifier, and he had an old he had a number of neat old guitars, old archtop FO electric kind of guitars. And Garcia, you carry that over. And Eddie was cool, but we'd visit him a lot. Last time I remember visiting him at his house, my buddy Russ Cleveland and I were over there visiting Eddie and sitting around, and I went to the refrigerator out in the other room to get him a Mountain Dew, and he asked Russ, "You ever see Garcia around anymore?" And then I came back from the other room and realized he'd spaced out, and we all had a good laugh together. But Eddie showed me songs like this. Got the blues when my baby left me by the San Francisco Bay. Ocean liner gone so far away. I didn't mean to treat her so bad. She was the best gal I ever had. She said goodbye, made me cry. Wanna lay down my head and die. I ain't got a nickel and I ain't got a lousy dime. She don't come back, think I'm gonna lose my mind. But if she ever comes back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. I'll be walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Standing there looking out my back door. go, wondering which way to go. That gal of mine don't want me no more. Didn't mean to treat her so bad, she was the best gal I ever had. Said goodbye in the sky, wanna catch an old freight train and ride. If she ever comes back to stay, it'll be another brand new day. I'll be walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Meanwhile in another city, just about to go insane. Thought I heard my baby's voice and the way she used to call my name. But if she ever comes back to stay, it'll be another brand new day. I'll be walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Yeah. Oh, Jesse Fuller song, really.